Hey everyone, so I'm finally getting to do a cigar review from my house. Hopefully there are no outside truck noises going behind my voice and screwing it up. So here we go, let's try it. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the Fratello. You know, I've done a Fratello review before on the Arlequin. This one's on the Sorella. Beautiful, beautiful cigar. So, isn't it pretty? So come along, let's do this, and let's try this. This is not one I've had before, so I'm trying it new with you. Okay, so today I have been working around the house, so I look a little woo. I have been planting some plants, hanging some plants that had come down, and James and I have been installing an extension of the gutter, so kind of an attachment to the sprinkler system for drainage. So it's been a busy day. I finally didn't have to work one day, and we were able to tackle quite a few projects. We only have about 1,037 more to go. But at least it was a good start. Okay, so let's get into it. So, you know, I love the Fratello. It's one of my favorite lines. Fratello was started by Omar de Frias. He was a 12-year analyst with NASA who decided to start making cigars, and boy has he ever. He is quickly rising to the top with really high-end cigars. Now, high-end doesn't mean they're super expensive. They're usually, all of these that I've seen are in the $10 to maybe $17 range. They're affordable, but they're nice. You know, they're really just something special. So again, I did a review on the Arlequin, and I really enjoyed that cigar. I like everything that Fratello does. And I saw this Sorella, which in Italian means sister. Isn't that nice? So, love this thing. It's already a pretty band. Purple, of course, I love, so I had to try it. Anything Fratello puts out, I am absolutely going to get my hands on and get into. So, before I even cut it, the smell is nice. It's rich smelling. It's not a particularly oily wrapper, but it is a handsome wrapper. It's a very deep wrapper. So let's go ahead and cut into this, get it lit, and then we'll go over the particulars of it. So James, on his travels, he gets to go to these really nice cigar lounges, I might say without me, but on occasion he brings back something that I snag for myself. And this last time it was a really nice lighter. Look at this Rocky Patel lighter, look at that. Look how beautiful. V-cut, of course. He and I both like the V. Yes, insert the jokes. Cutting it kind of releases a little bit of a molasses smell to me. Reminds me a little bit of the Flathead from CAO. It has a smell very similar to that. The dry draw also mimics the smell. I get quite a bit of molasses, maybe a little leather, and it tastes like there might be some kind of toasty and nuttiness to it. So let's see what we got. I gotta tell you about this lighter too. So we go to a liquor store here in town, and the guy's just super sweet, and we had bought a couple cigars, and then we realized that we had left a lighter. How James and I, between the two of us, ever go anywhere without a lighter, I don't know, but we had. And so we were like, oh, we need to buy a cheap lighter. And because we go in there quite a bit, the guy said, oh, I got one. And he brings this guy out. Look at this ginormous beast. Like, it was in plastic and everything. And I'm like, no, I said cheap lighter. And he's like, no, you just take it. It's for you. Thank you. Okay, so on the first couple draws, those are usually not the best time to understand what a cigar is going to be like. There's many cigars that the first couple hits that I take off of it, so to speak, or draws, aren't impressive. It's not that they're bad, they just don't scream like, oh, this is going to be a great cigar. So that's what this one is doing right now. It's very traditional, I would say. It tastes like a cigar, flat out. But it's nice. There's nothing offensive about it. On the retrohale, I definitely get some pepper on it. I don't know. The roof rub is kind of interesting. It almost feels like a psychedelic mash of toast and nuts and pepper. Go figure. Okay, so this Sorella is in the Italian line with Fratello, just like the Arlequin was. And it is a Toro. Right now it only comes in the one size. I believe it's 6x50. The wrapper is Ecuadorian, the binder is Indonesian, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Dominican. So it's a pretty nice mashup there. If you like any of them, I think you're going to get the profile you like out of this. Right now there is quite a bit of pepper in it, and I don't usually like pepper. So right now, between this and the Arlequin, I'm going to say I like the Arlequin. My husband is down there making faces at me, you guys. This is the torture that I have to deal with when I'm at the house trying to make a serious YouTube video. So Fratello, also, going back to a little bit of history, they've been around since 2013. They partnered up with manufacturing with Hoya de Nicaragua and La Aurora. So they are made brilliantly well. Those are two long-standing companies. Today, also, I am not sponsored by, nobody's reached out to me, but a subscriber, my dear John, had suggested that I try these Abbina sodas or soft drinks, depending on where you're from. So I have ordered the three. I got the Royale, the Vinny, and the Candlewood. I have tried, they have one more flavor. It wasn't for me. It has grapefruit and something else in it. It wasn't terrible, I just didn't want to keep drinking it. Here's the cool thing about Abbina. They are made to pair with a cigar. First soft drink that I've seen made specifically to pair. So if you do not drink alcohol, you can have something that maybe it looks a little alcoholic, being like a beer can or a beer bottle, so you can blend in with the crowd. But at the same time, here's what I like about Abbina. When you order from Abbina, they send you this cool paper, okay? And so it shows you what you can pair each drink with. Not only what kind of cigar it goes with, but also what kind of meal it goes with and what liquors to mix it with if you want to make it into a cocktail. This Vinny is one of my favorites. This and the Royale. This one has allspice, ginger, molasses, and herbs. Put that in soft drink form and it's delicious. And it seems to be pairing very well with this cigar, although other than maybe a Connecticut, I don't know any cigar that this would not pair with. It's really good. All right, back to the cigar. Ooh, herbs and allspice. Ooh. This cigar is starting to settle into its flavors, if that makes sense. So as I'm going through this first third, the pepper is still there, the molasses is there. There is a bit of a nuttiness and a toastiness to it. It is, they say it's a mild to medium flavoring. What I'm going to say is, you know how I say a cigar is friendly? If you've watched my videos, I will say that a cigar is friendly. Anybody will like it, whether you like a lighter cigar or something a little stronger. This one I'm going to say is just a tick above friendly. So it is, even though they say it's a mild to medium flavor profile, because of the pepper, I'm going to say it's just a tick over that super friendly, kind of anybody will like it. If you like a good Maduro, period, and you like spice and you like pepper, then this will be a cigar you're going to love. It's very good. I am enjoying it. It's got a lovely smoke. The smoke is not overwhelming and overpowering. There are some cigars that I smoke that it seems like there's so much smoke billowing out of it that it just, comes back in your face. And I don't really like that because while I love my cigars, I don't like cigar smoke in my eyes. My eyes will burn. I don't like it. So this one puts off a very nice plume of smoke, but it's not literally in your face. While I get into the second or the middle of this cigar, I'm going to show you a couple shots of the house. Again, it's still very much underway. For example, the only shower we have right now is the guest room shower downstairs. So all of us are showering down there. So we still have to do our shower and my kids' shower upstairs. We still have to do the trim on all the walls and the permanent stairs. So we are working on that, but it's like every weekend we have something to get into, just like the drainage pipes for this particular area. I'll show you a couple videos. Enjoy it, and I'll be back midway to let you know how it's going. So I am now about in the halfway point. Due to my own fault, I kind of rubbed the cap off, so it's wanting to peel, but it's still holding, which is a testament to how well they're built. So love that. If you ever have a cigar that the leaf peels, maybe it was a little dry, or you accidentally bump it, it drops something in like the cap or part of the leaf does crack. There is a cigar glue that you can buy that does not impart any taste on the cigar, and it helps hold the leaf down. The other thing that I found, and I think I mentioned this in another video, was chapstick. Who knew? Throw a little chapstick on it. You can use your lip, or you can just rub it right on the stick, from the stick to the stick, and it does help keep it from kind of falling apart. So a little quick life hack for your cigar there. All right, so in the middle, the flavors are really nice now. Still a little peppery, but really good, okay? So on the draw, I get molasses. Other than the pepper, this really does remind me of the flathead from CAO. So if you like that, I think you would like this cigar. On the retrohale, you do get a lot of leather, some nuttiness. I definitely get the nuttiness. And on the roof rub, I get a little more of the nut and toastiness. The pepper really comes through on the retrohale, but it is not burning my nose to where it's uncomfortable, and I'm liking it. This Vinny from Abbina was the perfect flavor to pair with it. I'm really liking these. I'm actually on my second order of these. You can go online and get a sampler of them and try them all. If you've had these, or if you try it, or if there's another brand of soft drink that is specifically made to pair with cigars, let me know what you've had and what you thought. I'd be really interested to hear in your thoughts on this, especially if you're not into drinking alcohol too much. And I am not opposed to some day drinking, but since I'm working and I'm out in the heat, I'm gonna hold off till tonight. Okay, so I am now in the final third of this cigar, And for a little bit, I thought it was going to smoke really fast because as I got into the halfway point, it seemed like it went down really quickly, but it slowed down right before I got to this third point. So now I've been smoking on it for quite a while. The one thing I'm going to say about this cigar is its consistency. It has not changed on the draw, the retrohale, or the roof rub the entire way through. It's still the same. If you like it in the first third, you're gonna love it the rest of the way through. Period. That's my bottom line on this. The construction is brilliant. I've not had to relight it one time. It's also been burning evenly, if you can see that. Pretty even. It's very nice. So as far as its overall construction, I'm very pleased. But that's Fratello for you. They make a wonderful cigar. I've been enjoying smoking with my kitty vodka. He's such a darling boy. He's so sweet. He's a little deaf. So we are working on a front step for our front porch. And it's front step. We've been using a cinder block, so we've been kind of rednecking it up for a little bit temporarily. But now we're going to be legitimate with a real step. So, at any rate, I will come back to you when I do the toss. So we're not done just yet. But I wanted to let you know that through this last third, the leather is still there. The molasses is still there. I had my husband try it, and he was like, oh, that is very much like a flathead plus pepper. So I think that's a good way to look at it. If you enjoy the flathead and you miss out on pepper, this is the cigar for you. This is it, hands down. I'm really enjoying it. Like, I wouldn't mind having another one. But if I was really wealthy, I would buy a box of every single Fratello that is made, because I have yet to have a bad one. They are all delicious. They're really amazing. Other than CAO, this is one of my favorite brands as a whole. I feel like they can do no wrong, seriously. So as I have done in several videos past, I am going to apologize again. I know I probably don't need to, but it is important to me that I get a video out each week. I really appreciate my subscribers that check in with me and follow each week. It's amazing that anybody wants to hear what I have to say and follow me and keep watching. And so I want to get videos out, and I'm sorry that it's been a little inconsistent. Life has been nuts. Okay, so I am getting very close to doing a toss. So should I do it down here, ground level? I don't think so. I think you guys would like it a lot better if I was up on the porch again and it had a long way down. What do you think? I'll head up that way. All right, so I made it back upstairs. I'm gonna do my first full body cigar throw for all of you freaks that follow me, who I love so much. Again, this Sorella has been a beautiful cigar. I highly recommend it. Go try a Fratello if you haven't. And other than that, enjoy your weekend. On that note, I'm going to say, stay kinky, take a breath, but take no shit.